a natural question follow up here would be, after this workshop ends, what can the women participants who are going to be joining, what can they expect to take along with them?
Whatever they do,
insights.
they take with them.
Yeah.
It's up to them. It's not like I'm giving them something. I'm giving them a space to take something for themselves. Whatever they do, whatever they take, even if it's the tiniest step, it's one step towards being closer to themselves. And it's a shift of consciousness. It's to look at themselves differently. It's to look at their plight differently, to look at, their tangled relationships differently. It's perspective, and that goes a long way. And also not to self-judge, to reach out if they need help, to say no when something doesn't feel right. It's so simple, but it's never really been taught. Trusting oneself.
Yeah. So yeah.
And expressing oneself, not keeping everything inside.
Yeah. Yeah. And as I think back, Vasu, maybe if I can add a couple things that I experienced coming out of these, I felt so all those insights about myself, and then also the recognition that I'm not alone. There are others. We often tend to, kind of put ourselves in a position where, oh, everything's wrong with me, my world's falling apart, and when you see that, there is some kind of solidarity as well, in common things, that common challenges other women have as well. So there's that sense of almost like community, of sisterhood.
Yeah, I think community is very important for women. Very, absolutely. Sisterhood.
Yeah.
Also, shame keeps us isolated. We have so much shame, feeling so bad about ourselves, and then shame about the shame. So we don't want to show people that we feel that way. And then we
exactly. Yeah.
Isolation. And when you come into a group, you realize, hey, I'm not the only one who's got stuff.
Yeah.
The only one who's insecure. Everybody is. And then you go,
yeah, absolutely. And I remember, again, having done a couple of different workshops with you, for me, when I felt like stuck in any kind of a situation or energetically down, there was certain these breathing exercises that you took us through. I cannot even begin to tell you about how many times I've deployed those, actually used those to breathe. And what you teach, what I experienced in your sessions was unlike the breathing. I've done yogic breathing and all of that other kind of breathing. Yours was a different element, different type of breathing. And it was incredible. I feel, I don't know, there's something about that kind of breathing. It did something to each cell of my body as a woman, So I wanted to share that as well, because I've tapped into so many resources.
Sweet.
And then maybe if I can say this, Vasu, you're going to be available. Folks hopefully can join other sessions, other opportunities with you. Once they take this back in and work with it. And
yeah, I love this space. I love this space of, it's for me very nourishing for people to come together, to open up, to feel the heart. Mostly we go through life, we don't feel our hearts. It's so sad. We've had so hard time to form attachments to people, to really feel. And women have a beautiful heart. I mean, men have an amazing heart too. This is not that men don't have, but women don't trust their heart.
yeah.
And it's about really connecting with it. It's so rich. It's yummy. And in terms of leading a group, I have to say, I never know what I'm going to do. It appears when I sit with the people, I am informed. And I follow that. I'm an intuitive person. I'm not a structured person. Sometimes I'm a bit chaotic, but it's where my inspiration comes from. And it's always been that way. So I've learned to trust it now. I've learned to go, okay, let's let this go.
Well, that is something we all can learn more of from you. I know that I can, Vasu, just to go with the flow, trust, and just let it happen.